Why are we here? How can we be happy? These are questions I've been curious about since a very young age. I'm your host, Anna Goldstein, and this is the Profit with Purpose show. I believe we have the answers within us, but somewhere along the way, we stopped trusting ourselves. I'm interviewing top entrepreneurs, healers, and change makers about mindfulness strategies and practical tools to help you carve your path. Join me as you reconnect with your heart and live courageously so that we make the world a better place. Hello, welcome back. It feels so good to be on the microphone again. It has been a while. I have taken a break from podcasting because there were so many things on my plate and it felt like I couldn't give my full attention to podcasting and I needed to put it on pause and on hold for a moment. But it will be coming back, this podcast, and I think it's going to actually come back better because I have spent a lot of time getting more clarity on my messaging and really what the essence of this podcast is going to be about, because so much of my messaging right now is on confidence. My book comes out tomorrow. So if you haven't gotten my book, please pre-order it now. You get a free mini course, Unbreakable Confidence mini course. You can get that by going to beboldbook.club. beboldbook.club. Right now, click on the link to the Amazon, upload your proof of purchase, and I will send you a free mini course, Unbreakable Confidence. So with my message around confidence, let's talk about that a little bit. So my real intention with this book and with my messaging now is to help people understand that we are not perfect and you don't need to have all your ducks in a row and you don't need to have all the experience, all the education, feeling good enough to take action. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I want to turn confidence on its head, because what confidence really is about is it's really about being able to be with uncomfortable emotions. It's able to embrace your vulnerability as a human being and accept that there are parts of you that you may or may not like, and you still are awesome and unbreakable because of that. So there's a couple of parts to this. So first and foremost, confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is not being successful all the time and having this great track record. In fact, I have found in my own life that when I have fallen down, I discover that I'm okay. And that is how I have built my confidence, is through taking these risks, through making mistakes, through failing. I have realized I am unbreakable. And we get so attached to these identities that we forget that actually the freedom is in letting go. And the empowerment comes from realizing that we did this thing that was really hard and really scary, and we realize that we're okay, and then we feel empowered by it. So I'm very committed to normalizing negative thinking. There's so much shame, guilt, and we feel alone in our thoughts. And after coaching hundreds, maybe even thousands of people at all different levels, whether it's a Broadway actor, a CEO of a multi-million dollar company, someone who's just out of college trying to get a job, and everything in between, we all have negative thoughts. The first noble truth is the truth of suffering, that we need to level the playing field, that whether it's your boss, your friend, your partner, we all are human and have negative thoughts. And how does that help you with feeling confident? Is just simply recognizing that there isn't something wrong with you. You don't need to feel shame about experiencing negative thoughts from time to time. And also, you don't need to change every negative thought. Sometimes we just need to recognize that there is a negative thought and learn to work with our negative thinking, our kind of negative tendencies, right? In the first chapter of my book, I talk about the negativity bias. I've talked about it on my podcast as well, that this is just part of being human. And it's not a reason to not be confident. We can recognize fear. We can recognize negativity. We can recognize our own doubt, but to not let that stop you. To be able to go into places that are unfamiliar, to carve a path where there is none because you're willing to face uncertainty. That is how we build our confidence and build our confidence reps. Through doing things that are scary, doing things that are hard. Confidence is the effect of action. It doesn't come before taking action. So with this talk about taking action right now, go buy my book. Go to beboldbook.club. If you buy my book, you'll also be invited to the virtual launch party, and I will send an email about that with all the information about that. But make sure that you upload your proof of purchase, or you can email it to me at info@AnnaGoldstein. And I just want to say that, whatever you have gone through in this past year and a half, or even as a childhood, those can become the points that give you strength and make you realize how strong you are. Those difficulties, those times where you have gone through hard phases, they build your strength. They build your confidence muscle. And it's to reframe the thinking around confidence having all of, being perfect and everything figured out, to being human and embracing your humanness and being confident on the basis that you are a good person with a good heart. And that is the absolute truth. I look forward to more podcast episodes in the future. And thank you so much, and have a great day. If you like this podcast, please share it with your friends and family and write a review. It keeps this podcast going. Questions? Email me at info@annagoldstein.com. Remember to carve your path and be kind to someone today.